SLUH was really important to my personal growth, my personal development. It's special in a lot of ways because of the young men that we bring, and when I knew I wanted to be a teacher, there wasn't another place I really would want to be.
I tried out the ASC program, the Alumni Service Corps, and fortunately I just fell in love with this year that I had here at SLUH. I was lucky enough to be placed here, and I loved teaching. I loved being a part of this community once again.
When I think back over my life since graduating from SLUH High in 1999, I've had many experiences that I'm very, very grateful for. After I graduated from college at Xavier University, I spent a year with the Jesuit Volunteer Corps in South Africa teaching math and teaching English there. And that experience in general just shaped me. It was my first teaching job, but also in a country that was obviously different than my own, a culture that was different than my own, meeting people that, though very different than me, being able to connect and create very human relationships was something that shaped me into my adulthood.
And I think that's what, when I look back or when I reflect on it, that's kind of the thing that I am most, I don't know, I wouldn't say proud of, but that's the thing that stands out to me the most, is that I did not just go with what was easy, or that I did not just rule this thing out because it would have been a little bit of an extra challenge to deviate from my plan. I'm really glad that I kind of was shaken up a bit to think about this year of service, to think about, hey, what would happen if I took a year away from the typical routine of going to college and going to get your job afterwards. I feel kind of at home here, and the thing I love most about SLUH is just that this is not a place to come, study, learn material, and leave. This is so much more than that, and it's a community. It's a community of people that really care about each other. It's a community of people that make it feel like a second home for so many of us, and I cannot fathom how much this place has meant to generations of people. And to me personally, not only as a student, but I think even more as a teacher now, seeing it on the other side, like realizing how much, I don't know, how connected students are to each other and the brotherhood that's formed, and to see how teachers just take such an investment in their lives and care about them in a true and genuine way.
My favorite part is that it's great to work with students who are, like I said, getting involved in many different areas, that are passionate about what they're studying, but also passionate about whether they're an athlete or whether they're involved in the arts or whether they're involved in whatever is their passion.
I love that, I throw this stat out a lot. We have over 170 grade schools and over 90 zip codes, and I think that's really cool that, we have guys from all over the city, all over the county, they're 2 different states. We're kind of just nestled right in between. I think that creates kind of a cool feel, instead of having schools that are just from kids that are from all the same area. We have people from all over.
And then in addition to that, what I also love, my colleagues. Like, it's great to work in an environment where my colleagues are pushing me to be better, that I'm able to learn from them, that the collegiality here is one of friendship and sharing, and many of my good friends now are my colleagues. So it's not just a professional relationship, that it crosses boundaries and become good friends as well.
This is a special community for sure, and special group of people, and I think that you don't get this everywhere. So I'm very fortunate to be here. I'm just trying to be open to ways in which that I can to give back to the school, to give back to the student, and to really give of myself in a way that God's calling me to. How can I listen to where He's calling me to make an impact? And that's what I strive for. I'm just trying to make the difference that He's asking me to make.